Good morning, YouTubers. 5:29 a.m. on Tuesday, March 5th. Still 17 bitterly freezing degrees out there. And today's promise from the Bible comes from the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 10. The name of the Lord is Yahweh, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. And it does actually say the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. But in all actuality, it should say the name of the Lord Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Reflection. A tower's walls protects its inhabitants, and its heights give warning of an enemy's approach. In the same way, the Lord's, Yahweh's, love protects us, and His grace has opened our eyes to see that Satan is our enemy. In order to use the tower's heights and protection to our advantage, we must find ourselves within its bounds. The Lord Yahweh's love and grace stands as the strongest of towers. Trust in Yahweh. Be filled with His love and grace to overflowing, and take shelter in the towering strength of His arm. My prayer? Thank you, Yahweh, for protecting me and opening my eyes to your salvation. Please guide me into the protection of your strength. So that should have actually have said, my prayer, thank you, Yahshua, for your protecting me and opening my eyes to your salvation. Please guide me into the protection of your strength. Amen. Alright, some more reflection on Proverbs 18, verse 10, from the New International Version, copyright 1984. All rights reserved. The name of the Lord Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. Cross-reference, Exodus 3, verse 15. Yahweh also said to Moses, say to the Israelites, the Lord Yahweh, the God of your father, the God of Abraham. I'm going to read this one word for word how it's written, because otherwise I'm going to screw up, and it would be just best to read it the way it is. God also said to Moses, say to the Israelites, the Lord, the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my name forever, the name by which I am to be remembered from generation to generation, Yahweh. So to me, it would have read, Yahweh also said to Moses, say to the Israelites, the Yahweh of your fathers, the Yahweh of Abraham, Yahweh of Isaac, and the Yahweh of Jacob has sent me to you. This is my name forever, the name by which I am to be remembered from generation to generation. 2 Samuel 22, verse 2. He said, Yahweh is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. 2 Samuel 22, verse 3. My Yahweh is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and my horn and my salvation. He is my stronghold, my refuge, and my Savior. From violent men you saved me. Psalm 18, verse 2. Yahweh is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My Yahweh is my rock, in whom I take refuge. He is my shield, and the horn and my salvation, and my stronghold. Psalm 61:3. For you have been my refuge, a strong tower against the foe. Psalms 91:2. I will say of Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, and Yahweh, in whom I trust. my Yahweh, in whom I trust. Psalm 144, verse 2. He is my loving Yahweh and my fortress, my stronghold and my deliverer, my shield, in whom I take refuge, who subdues people under me. Proverbs 14, verse 26. He who fears Yahweh has a secure fortress, and for his children it will be a refuge. Proverbs 29, verse 25. Fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in Yahweh is kept safe. And that concludes the Bible verse for Proverbs, or the Bible promise of the day for Proverbs. That concludes today's promise from the Bible, which is Proverbs 18:10. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So, if you need protection, holler out to Yahshua and Yahweh, and they will protect you. Peace be in you, my brothers and sisters. May grace be bestowed upon you. I love you guys. Shalom.